Okay. So I am joined here with Light Stone and Amanda Untamed, the Cosmic Mistress. And I just got back from Envision. I ended up spending like almost 2 weeks out there. And we're going to get into it today. It's going to be a recap, and it's going to be one of the most epic fucking conversations that you've probably heard. I'll say that, and I don't say that lightly. It's the best week of my life for many, many reasons. Timelines have been switched permanently. We have ascended to something much more in alignment to heaven on earth, whatever that means, the infinite question of creating and discovering what that is. We have aligned in very deep ways with that mission through this experience. So we're going to be doing a back-to-back session. So usually our podcast sessions are like 90 minutes, but we just booked slots back-to-back. So we're going to run it. We might make this 1 episode. We might make this 2 episodes. We will see, but where to start? That's the question. Light, what happened to your eye, bro?
Bro, this is the demon eye.
It is the demon eye,
literally
bro.
the demon eye, and it's also flowing into the other eye.
What?
Both eyes are both the demon eye, and if you were, I like to say demons are baby angels. They're angels in training.
Interesting. Depends how you relate to them, right?
100%. And it depends on the choices they make. Demon is as demon does. So if a demon if you have a demon eye, but you don't do demon things, what does that make you? Fucking angel.
Ooh, bro, look at the fucking tats I got all over me. They're dark for a reason,
Damn
bro.
straight.
Demon angel type shit, bro. We're merging polarities all
demon
fucking
time.
day.
And
all
so
lifetime.
the self that I have brought to this space, boom, one of these, through this was able to get, I'm going to show you, have I shown you this photo?
I don't know.
This.
Whoa.
Is that cool?
Is that you?
That's me, bro.
That's sick, dude. I
That
love
is
the
me in
AI
space.
rendering. For everyone who can't see, Light has a bloodshot, like blood vessels burst in his eyeballs right now. So, bro, what happened though?
Okay, a level 15 exorcism happened.
What does that mean?
Bro, we are going to, so I was there, 3 physical bodies. I was there, my cat was not there. I was there, she was there, the Cosmic Mistress, and Will Carr was there, all 3 of us. So we are going to do the full truthful explanation of exactly what happened on a recording a podcast.
Okay, not this one.
Well, I'm gonna like
Give me
you
the
cliff notes.
yeah, we'll do cliff notes and we'll pepper it in as we go. But I don't want to dominate. This is your return.
Yeah.
That's the focus. And I'll like slide some cool things in, but this is about you right now.
Cool.
I got you.
My man, cool. Well, I have so many questions about the exorcism type situation. I can say that I've had entities in me, malevolent entities in me, a handful of times, and when they're in you, you know. I don't know if I've been fully possessed, but there's been something analogous to the attempt of possession from something beyond myself.
Yeah.
And it's I wouldn't say I was afraid, but more like, what am I supposed to do here? Like,
call an exorcist.
Yeah, but
literally call an exorcist. I'm a level 15 exorcist.
Okay, noted.
You should call me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I survived.
Light's one of Light's many fucking talents.
Yeah.
Throw it on the business card. Exorcist.
And one of the talents of my boy over here is fuck boy. Bro, how many? So can I ask you how many women you had sex with over this weekend? Is that okay to
No,
ask?
it was 2 weeks over the course of 2 weeks.
No, I'm just specifically this trip. I'm just very curious.
3, 4, 5.
I blessed myself with holy water.
5 women.
Bro, I've been getting blessed with that holy water all week, dog. I'm just saying.
I cast blessing upon you. You are blessed.
Yeah, facts. We all are. Here we are. We are all blessed. My skill is transmuting what seems like darkness, what seems like something out of alignment, into alignment.
Boom.
Recognizing the relationship to experience. Everything that comes to us is
So
the
how
face
many
of
women?
God.
How many women?
5. Yeah.
How was it?
Easy buckets, bro. We were just killing the game. Me and Mars are hunters. Shout out Mars. I love you forever. She is an apex predator. I was saying that all weekend. Mars just like spitting game to dudes, chicks, pulling everyone into the clique. We're having like orgy dances in the pit, bro. It's crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. Mars Gold, shout out. I love you so much. You're insane. I've never met anyone like you. And yeah, so we kind of were just like, I mean, running shit harder than I've ever ran it at a festival. Because it's me, Mars, who's a nymphomaniac. I mean, if there ever was a certified nymphomaniac, it would be her.
Duff
She's
Daddy
fucking
certified.
all the time,
Duff Daddy
dude.
certified.
She's crazy, but I love. But the thing is with Mars is people might hear that and be like, "Oh, she's just like a slut. She's just like, she's just traumatized." But you don't know her. If you meet this girl,
tell them of her now.
she is one of the kindest people that I know. She's looking out for everyone in the clique, making sure everybody feels comfortable. We're doing what they want. Mars is like always showing up. She's not like a soulless evil person. That's why I fuck with her. I don't just fuck with like soulless Miami, like Botox everything sluts. I need soul, I need heart, and she's got it. And she owns herself so hard. She wants to fuck a bunch of people. And I'm like,
she's got it. She's goddess.
She is goddess. And she owns it so hard in herself where people can like project the slut. Oh, she's a slut. She just wants to get fucked. But she owns it.
Bro, she wants to get fucked.
It's yes,
this one right here wants to get fucked.
Exactly.
She just wants to get fucked by me. She's a slut for me.
And will Mars be like this for her whole life? Who knows? I think that there is deep healing happening with her. And I told her this because I could feel it in my bones. Like, I'm going to be the one to heal your daddy wound. Because I was like, I'm the only one who's gonna stay around while you fuck everything that moves, and I'm gonna love you regardless. Because I do. I don't give a fuck. It's how she is. It's her karma. It's
so
her
was
path.
she having sex with other dudes?
Yeah, having sex with other dudes.
Yeah,
but I'm also having sex with
other women.
Chicks, so it's like this polarity's insane. If you know what I mean? Exactly,
but you're still holding on.
What you said?
You're still holding on to her, though.
And I still love her, and like her heart and mine is just so open when we're with each other.
Yeah,
and there's that depth and that resonance and. Like, I don't know if Mars is going to be the way she is forever.
Sure.
Because, again, I don't know if anyone had the power to hold her in her expression.
Do you think that she's your person?
So, I don't know.
Yeah,
I met another person who I think might also be my person.
Are you going to be this way forever?
No, I always knew I wouldn't, though. That's the thing. And I think Mars knows that she won't either. It's just scary for her because it's different. And it's like, it's almost like it's maybe like a heavy avoidant pulling away, go fuck everything. Because
totally.
Like almost
two
like,
of them at once
to show daddy like you couldn't love me like this. Right. I know you can't, so I'm just gonna fuck everything. And then it's like you keep showing up, we'll keep letting her melt in my arms. And I'm getting chills saying this. Something happens where there's just a natural evolution where it's maybe you don't even want to fuck everything that moves because there's something better.
Master,
yeah.
Sex master.
So my man.
Rewind it back to maybe you met another one that could be the one.
Yeah. So
rewind it back.
So festival goes. This
is also the assumption that there is a one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, your boy's on king shit. I don't know how kings tend to run it, but I can love many people deeply and take care of many people deeply. And I don't say that as a fuckboy. I say that as a fucking man. That I can take care of many people deeply and show up for them in the way that they need from me. We can build community where other apex males can show up for women in the same way, and maybe even the same women we're all loving, and have it not be weird.
It's not weird.
Are there contractions in the psyche that are limiting what we can experience? Recognizing those contractions only exist in mind. What is here otherwise is pure love. And love has no boundary. Love has no limit. What we are experiencing in this paradigm is our own contractions, our own self-made fears, inability to accept, our own inability to hold ourselves. When I can hold myself fully and entirety in everything, whether Shorty's fucking everything that moves or not, it doesn't matter. I have myself, and that was with Mars. It kept being this practice of she's going spitting game to dudes, talking to chicks with other cliques, doing her thing, and it forced me to come back to myself.
And you have the compass of your heart. I'm curious about the compass. Tell me.
I've had this for a minute, this pendant, and it just felt right to rock it right now. I rocked it one night at the festival. But yeah, it's the compass over the heart. And I think that there's something in that.
Tell me, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? What is that? Beyond
the conceptual mind, beyond the stories, the conditioning from religion, from socialization that says, oh, love looks like this. That's not love. Fuck that shit. Listen to your heart. Let the desire flow through you. Recognize who you are. Recognize who we are. Get out of the fucking way. Let your mind, let it die. Recognize your heart is God trying to live through you. It's trying to breathe. It's trying to fuck. It's trying to taste itself through us. And when we can trust the heart, we can get out of our own way and let it flow. And that's why I love fucking Mars. She doesn't listen to the fucking haters, everyone who judges her. She listens to her heart. And she doesn't even try to explain it. I explain it. She doesn't give a fuck. She's just free. And that's what I love, is people opening up the heart. Yes, the mind says, this, that, right, wrong. Fuck that. Listen to your heart. You already know what right and wrong are. You already know what the kingdom of God is. And it's right here when we can say yes to what's coming through us and what's coming to us. So that's a little bit about the compass on the heart.
Yeah. Ben Duffy has
Ben
arrived.
Duffy!
I just kept hearing arrival.
Yeah. Arrival. So what? You said you're going to change the name of your podcast?
Yeah, so I'll go to this story. So I've been meaning to have my homeboy Infinity. So he's a sick DJ. His name's Nick. He's going to be on the podcast.
This is a level 15 thing.
Yeah.
Boom. Do it.
So I love Nick. He's my homie. We've been boys for a minute. And I saw him at the festival, and I was like, oh, we gotta do a podcast sometime. And he's like, but like, and he's my boy. But he's like, some people like have like an image to uptake. Like spiritual fuckboy is not quite the image for me. And I'm like, okay, I totally get that. A part of me was like, well, that's fucking gay. You could totally break through if you wanted. You know what I mean? It's just like, because it's a joke. You know what I mean? But some people really contract against it, and all of a sudden it's not a joke. But anyway, you know what I mean? It's weird.
Whoa, a lot of projection for them.
Yeah, exactly. It's very much my new age spiritual friends that seem to have the biggest issue with my name. Everyone else thinks it's fucking genius.
I was on your podcast. I owned it. I worked with you. I asked you about it, and I fucking loved it and embraced it.
Exactly. It's an invitation.
I embraced it.
That contraction is an invitation to be free of that contraction. Be like, oh wait, there's nothing wrong here, and then it's like, actually, this feels good. It feels free. So
and blessed, and you are blessed.
Exactly. So
I invite you to say, I am blessed.
I am blessed, bro. I am fucking blessed. Look at my life. I don't know. It's fucking crazy, bro. I don't know. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. I don't know what I did.
How about you hit me? How about say, I am abundant.
Bro, I'm abundant. This shit is obvious. This shit is obvious to me.
And because of those things, and you don't have to do this. You just now know that you are free. I know that I am free.
I am blessed. I'm abundant.
I'm blessed. I'm abundant.
I know that I am free. Say, I know that I am free.
I know that I'm free.
And you ready for this? Say, I have infinity wishes.
I have infinity
wishes. I have infinity wishes.
I have infinity wishes. Bro. So I'll get back to that point. I want to finish this point about the spiritual.
Okay.
So my boy Nick Infinity, whose music is fucking sick. If anyone is into bass music, it's very Charles the First type beat. R.I.P. Charles. But anyway, he was like, yeah, like it's not quite the image for me. Like I got something to uphold. And at first I was like, oh, it's kind of gay. But then something actually like burst into my head. I could see it coming in my mind as I'm having this conversation. It was like, and the name came to me, and I was like, live from the source. And I'm like, live from the source. Because like that's the thing. It's like with like heavy spiritual teachers, like, and certain people, spiritual fuckboy, I don't know if they don't get it or they don't vibe. It's not their image. It's not their archetype. I get that. But it's like, there's something so liberating in that name, spiritual fuckboy. But I want to be able to open it to more of a mass audience because it's something that's sort of a barrier to entry. Yeah. Like it's such a bold claim, that name, that it's like it almost keeps people at bay. Like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with that. But if only they fucked with it, they'd see how hilarious it is that I'm riffing on the craziest shit of all time, and it's called spiritual fuckboy. That's the joke. But live from the source is much more like digestible for the average human mind about with where we're at. Self-awareness wise, as a collective. So, and that being said, I'm not certain I'll change the name. The name came to me in a very trippy way, where it's like I've never had something just come, like I could see it coming in my mind, that it was just in my mind, and I was like, oh, so that's trippy. I think live from the source will rip, and I'll be ripping it live from the source 24/7, and that's but there's something so
is that the new name of your podcast?
At some point, I want to keep sending spiritual fuckboy for a minute. Maybe if nukes start to fall, I'll probably shift it earlier. In all honesty, because I think that there's something about being able to make this more pragmatic and applicable. I think spiritual more invitational, more easy osmosis with the minds of people. So that's the thing, but it really depends if the nukes start falling, which they totally might. So it's like I hope they don't either, but they totally might.
So we can take nukes and literally make them just get caught.
I mean, how like you gotta explain that.
Literal nukes. So I look at the demon eye. I actually have I have on my calendar a channeling with the Pleiadians later today.
No way.
It's tomorrow. Excuse me. It's on my calendar with the Pleiadians, a channeling with the Pleiadians. Among other beings.
Can I witness this? Are you going to be the channel?
Do you want to come in?
Are you the channel?
No, someone else's channel. You control it. You're invited.
Where is it?
Tomorrow.
It's here.
Who's the channel?
It's a dude. He's a channel for Pleiadians.
What, bro? Let me pull up, bro. That's crazy.
She's gonna be there for part
What? Okay,
all
cool.
Right, so, nukes. If nukes launch, we can catch them.
What does that mean? What do you
literally catch them out of space and time?
So this is a part of God consciousness becoming infinite and really just asserting our will.
So there's a book called UFOs and Nukes that describe this. There's a book. It's written.
Very clear.
Very clear
title.
Right. UFO and Nukes, where the entities that are here can turn off nuclear weapons. Turn them on and off.
Oh, dude, I've used to be I still am into the UFO shows. and all this shit from like
Aliens
I
can
want to say
turn
like the
on and off
60s,
nukes.
70s,
Yeah.
80s of them like shining beams into UFO silos
Yeah.
in like the UK. Everyone's like, "What are these?" We're freaking out. The whole
Arm them
silo,
and disarm
exactly.
them.
The whole silo gets armed to launch these nukes,
Yep.
and then the whole thing loses power, and everyone's like, "What is going on?"
There it is.
And then the ships fly away.
It is written. It is so.
It is written. It is so. We are protected. There are angels here with us.
Boom!
Things-
I showed you the photo. I showed you the
Mm.
photo of me, right?
What? I don't.
I'll show it again. Oh, 200. There it is. Bingo.
Oh, exactly. The
That
angels
one.
are with us.
Yeah, angels are with us. This is what I look like. Yep.
But there are levels to this, and I've heard. So from this conversation with this dude, I think his name is Drew Bledsoe. Something Bledsoe.
Oh yeah, Bledsoe. Bledsoe speaks or something.
It's UFO of God.
Because
UFO of
Bledsoe
God.
said so.
Have you ever heard?
Bledsoe said so. That's his podcast.
Wait, the UFO of God dude.
Yes.
Okay.
His podcast
So,
is called Bledsoe
UFO
said so.
of God,
We should
dude?
all do podcasts with him.
Oh,
Let's lock that in.
Totally.
Bledsoe said so.
That-
We're
okay.
inviting Bledsoe said so here to our podcasting studio.
If we're talking about the same dude, I
Don't
don't know.
Fucking push the button on me, bro.
Bro.
Trent, push the fucking button.
Bro.
Otherwise, give me the button. I can do it.
No,
Yvelle taught me how to do it.
no. Wait, so
All right, Bledsoe, on me.
I
On
wanna-
me. I know. Bledsoe said so. We're inviting. All
right.
we're inviting you. Bledsoe said so. We're inviting you onto our podcast. Thank you.
let's
Thank you for the
explain
time.
who this guy is. Though.
Okay, explain
So
it.
I'm gonna. So this guy, if it's the same guy, so I think that it is.
It is
so,
100%
okay,
the same guy. Bledsoe
So-
said so.
This man lives in Kentucky. He's had the
Down shit.
craziest experiences with UFOs and actually what we'll call angels. And actually, there's anthropologist, some professor from Duke who's actually studying the relationship between UFO phenomena and what we call angels and demons. Actually, specifically these orbs that tend to
Yes.
show up, which I've seen many times in my
Mhm.
life. Actually,
And
it's giving me chills.
He believes them to be angels.
Well, let me tell you some stories
Please
he's had
do,
with them.
please do.
So one of the craziest stories. This is because I don't want to. We'll have him on the podcast to talk about it. But he's had insane experiences his whole life with dreams, with angels, with these orbs, with like aliens, like the classic small and also like 8 foot
red
tall
eyes and
aliens.
and then the woman too. There's a woman.
So that's the story I'm about to say.
It's your story.
So no. So there's a story when he's with his wife in Kentucky and they live kind of in the woods where he's woken up by a voice that says "awaken," and he's like, it was a man's voice. So he was like, "What is that?" It's just him and his wife. So he gets up, puts on his slippers, and he walks outside to like a big oak tree in his backyard. And I remember this verbatim because I've listened to it so many times. It's insane. So he says what opens up in front of the oak tree is what he could only describe as like a black hole. And he's blown on his back by wind. So he's on his back. The wind is blowing
So
at
black
him.
hole.
And-
If you have orbital and portable black hole tech, you can survive a black hole explosion.
So let me
I'm
finish
just-
the story.
Okay.
But we can get to that.
That's a thing that exists.
So they're out of the black hole. He's on his back looking at it. And he says it looked like a bull, a transparent bull was like bucking out of the black hole. And he's looking and he can see through the bull. So he's seeing into the stars. And then this light glows. And he looks up and there's a woman literally glowing in what looks like a white Roman tunic. And she's glowing, levitating with huge blue eyes and not speaking a word, but she is transmitting to him apocalyptic visions of death, famine, war, crazy
Hopefully
destruction.
things to avoid.
Well, here's what she says. And she tells him, "You're going to help us reveal ourselves to humanity." And she's telling him this telepathically. And she tells him when I think it's the star of Romulus, something like that. When we'll have him on to talk about it. When that star hits the gaze of the Sphinx, a new paradigm will emerge in
I
the
love it.
consciousness of collective humanity. And we looked up when that date is that this star will hit the gaze of the Sphinx directly, and it's going to be right around, guess what, Easter 2026.
What is that coming up?
It is
Whoa.
the resurrection.
The resurrection.
What day is Easter?
Coming
I
up.
don't know exactly, but we need to look up when that star for what is it? April 5th. So
April
a new paradigm for humanity is coming into fruition. This is sort of a prophecy from this being that didn't look like a normal alien. She is what we would call, it is what we would call maybe angel. Things that have come to us throughout time and space for certain reasons. Things that have powers much
Like an
greater.
angel-class supercarrier. maybe co-braided in a bull, carried on a bull.
Yeah, I don't know the symbolism of the bull, but it's a really trippy story.
Aries, yeah, carrying the sun.
It's a really trippy story.
It's
so
a
there's
lot.
something about alien tech and also angelic. I don't want to call it tech. Angelic capability, frequency,
Toys,
alignment.
Toys and tools.
Beings.
Yeah, they are also beings.
Yeah.
Uniting.
And there's something earth-shatteringly magnificent that's on its way, and I say that, and I know that, and I feel that in my bones, and I get
And
chills
Earth
saying
in
it.
Lovening. Earth in Lovening.
Oh, what is it?
Earth in Lovening doesn't need to be a shattering. It can be in Lovening.
I think it's the same thing, actually.
Okay.
I think love actually has this interesting impact of dissolving.
There you go.
Fear.
Like a melting.
Also dissolving self.
It's a melting. It's a melting. It doesn't
When
have
there's
to
enough
shatter.
love for self or death, what happens is actually the notion of a
dissolving.
real self or real death dissolves too. When we can love creation, it goes away.
And when we
Because
have
that's how you merge.
Calcifer,
It's also very
all
Pisces.
things are possible. So says I. I said a
So,
thing.
tell us about the one that you met. The potential of the one.
Okay, so I mean, we haven't had this conversation together yet. I'm not gonna use her name because I haven't. What should I call her?
Bay?
Bay. Yeah, okay, I'll call her Bay. Her whole story was she was with. We'd been like, okay, so we'd been in contact on Instagram for years.
Bro, your eyes are so blue.
They're
Aw,
so pretty.
thank
I have
you.
sapphires. Check this out.
Those are Ben's eyes.
Aw.
Oh, Ben's eyes. Can you see through these? Do you want to see? Do you want to see everything I see, or at least through these eyes?
What?
All right, we'll figure it out. Check this
Yeah,
out. Go
yeah.
put your fingers like this. To be figured out on a later date.
Okay, my dude.
Thumb.
Yeah.
Boop.
Okay, nice.
All right,
But
let's hear Ben.
okay, so Bay and I had been in contact on Instagram for a minute. Also, shout out Instagram. Like, all these beautiful angels have been coming my way through that platform, and like, thank
Mine
you so
too.
fucking much.
You've been having sex with some of them too.
Oh yeah, duh. I mean, bro, if there's angels looking bad as fuck giving me those eyes, bro, they're about to get it. I'm sorry till I'm 6 feet deep.
Spiritual
It's just how
fuck
it is, bro. It's
boy.
just how it is. It's just how
no
it is.
need to apologize.
Oh,
No
I'm
need.
not. I'm not.
No, you say thank you and you're welcome.
Yeah, I say thank you.
I say thank you and you're welcome.
Yeah, facts. But so she was with. She pulled up. I was waiting for Mars and Shayna in the bathroom, at Customs in Costa Rica when we pulled up, and Shorty Bay walks by and she's looking so fine, and I was like, that girl looks familiar. I don't know who she is, but she's so hot. And I was getting my passport read at Customs, and she took a photo of me and sent it to me on Instagram. She's like, this is you. Like, I can't believe. Like, I'm assuming you're going to Envision. And I was like, yeah, for sure. No way. Let's get it. And I showed Mars, and Mars like, oh, she's hot. And Mars low key is like fucking her ex, which is like, and she's like, I'll tell her after we all fuck that I'm fucking her ex. So shout out Mars, you're also Bay, but this is Bay for the story. So, she's with this dude at Envision, and he's just not treating her right. It's just like all like,
came with her. They came together.
Yeah. I don't want to like totally give this dude a hella indirect L, so I won't go into too much detail.
But he got the L.
He fumbled the bag about as hard as you could fumble a bag.
She had a boyfriend when I met her.
Sometimes they fumble the bag, and
you lost it.
We would all be chilling. Bay would be in the crowd with like me, Mars, Shayna, and our whole hot as fuck clique. I'm telling you, we were the hottest people at that festival. Like easily, I was looking around, I was like, damn, this is different. People were literally like, yo, where are you guys from? What are your Instagrams? Like,
bro, like, what's that symbiote on you? That fucking black and white and gold, the silver accents.
So every time Bay would be chilling with us and like getting down at the Luna stage at Envision, apparently she would say the guy would get so like insecure. And because
of course he would,
because she couldn't not be into me.
A true man, instead of getting insecure, gets inspired.
Exactly. So he should have been like, "Yo, what's up, King?"
Bro,
like, yo, exactly. That's the energy we need. Because then I'm like, "Hey, we're boys. Like, maybe we can all fuck Bay together, or use just yours. It depends on the dynamic." But it's
so why was he so insecure?
That's up for him to know.
You know
I don't even know if I met him because he was just like lurking. Anyways, I don't want to throw shade. But homeboy should have treated Bay way better because he, again, fumbled the bag. So they go up somewhere 6 hours from Uvita where the festival was after the festival. And we are chilling at this crazy Airbnb just overlooking the ocean, just chilling in the pool, fucking all over the walls. Everything's dripping. And, bro, And Bae hits me up and she's like, hey, like I have this weird circumstance. Like this guy I've been with all week, he like just told me he doesn't even like me. And I think it's because he was probably insecure. And he was just like, I just can't do this. And he was also like, you don't expect me to have sex with you every night.
What?
And I was like,
What?
oh, I'm getting it like 3 times a day minimum. Like just with Bae, and throw Mars in the mix, and bro, it's not stopping. I'm just saying. Shout out No Nut. It'll take you the distance. I still did nut like probably 4 times, but like how could I?
Bro, not when you got a nut, you got a nut.
Was exactly.
Let it
Dude, my
go.
balls were getting like sore from not nutting. And then I was just saving it for Mars the whole fucking time, bro. not just Mars, but definitely Mars.
Ben Duffy,
anyways.
spiritual fuckboy. Ben.
We've really stepped into our own, I think.
Bro.
But
I'm so here for it.
so I was gonna say her name, Bae. Again, so homeboy fumbles the
I think
bag,
this is the one maybe.
and she's like, can I come? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, come hang with us. We're literally chilling.
I want to see. Don't put it on camera.
Don't put it on camera. I wanna
Just
see.
for
I'll get a
us.
photo. I guess Instagram.
All right.
But she was like, she was
Look at
like,
these fucking teeth.
I know you got the fangs in, dog. I want to
Yeah.
get some of those.
Allomancy. Master Allomancer. I had 15 staples removed and I put them into all of my things.
So this is Bae. I'm showing. I'm not gonna show the public. Not yet. Well, I could probably. It would probably be fine if I said it. But
Oh,
I,
yeah.
Cutie, bro.
I
Yeah.
know,
Cutie.
dude.
Cutie
So
patootie.
she's like, can I come hang with you?
Let's get
I'm
one of
like,
these fangs, man.
absolutely. He's on the teeth, bro. He's
Okay.
on. Let me
All
get
right.
some of those fangs, bro.
We can get you.
I want a
some.
bottom racket grill.
Dude, I got a place in
Get out
Denver.
here
I got a
demon
guy.
mode. Okay.
I got a guy.
Okay,
You can get stuff put in them.
We'll talk about it on a later date.
Very cool.
But
Back to bed.
so Bae pulls up. It takes her a minute because we're like up in the mountain. It's like kind of hard. Her car is not 4x4, and it's
She
like
drive herself.
not yet.
yeah. It took her 9 hours to come chill with us
Oh.
because of traffic and shit. It was just instant. Like yo, I was on the phone with her and I was legit rock hard just talking to her. And I was like, that's a good sign. I told
This is-
Mars, and Mars is like, oh, you gotta tell her. And I did tell her, but it's like just when I'm with her, it's just like it's on go mode. I look at her.
Trent, just go to me for a second. I got scalped. I got fucking scalped here.
All right, we're
What?
back to bed.
I know. I'm just saying. I got scalped,
What do you mean?
bro. I got scalped.
What does that
It was-
mean?
It was part
I
of the
got
whole
scalped.
thing.
I got 15 staples. I love you.
What? Okay, let's talk about that at some
No,
point,
we're going
bro.
back to you. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I wanted. Boom.
So just okay. Bae
Dude,
pulls
don't
up.
lose it. You got
We're
it. You keep
instantly,
going.
we're instantly just like so connected. It's just like the whole team, everyone at the villa we were at, clicked perfectly. We were chilling with G Space, the DJ. Shout out Grady, bro. I can't wait to see you, dog. This Friday at Super Task. He's epic. He's so fucking hilarious. He'd just be running around saying, boys night, as we're all fucking over everything. and stuff.
Oh my God.
Girls night. And he'd be just like, it never ends. Everything, more chicks, it never ends. Just- anyway,
If
shout
you-
out
If
Grady.
you want any of this, you help yourself.
I
It
will
never
definitely,
ends.
but
It
and
never
it does never end. And we just opened up to the kingdom of God, and that shit never
Mm.
ends. And well, I mean, it's been going forever. It's more waking up to the recognition that this is the kingdom
Remembering.
of God, and that we are constructing this
Mhm.
in our own minds. When you can accept everything, you see it for what it is, and it's free, clear, beautiful, timeless. This is that. This is that. We're here right now, when we're not caught up in illusion. So, anyway, back to Bae. Shout out fucking Grady, but back to Bae. So just when I'm like with her, I like look in her eyes and I'm lost. And she is so adorable, and her little cheeks and just the things she says to me. She is so sweet, so kind, so grounded, so open. She's like a professional dancer who dances. Oh,
Is she?
she is. I won't say more. But
Dude, I'm a belly.
So she
I-
drove
I-
there
I'm a
9
belly
hours.
dancer.
9
Oh,
hours
nice.
to chill with us. And then we end up at like one of the owners of the festival, or the money dude for the festival. We end up
Money dude.
at his like Airbnb, which is crazy hand carved Bali everything. We got the huge hot tub with the waterfall
so much,
into
man,
the
Duffy.
infinity pool, and it was just like, how did we get so blessed? So anyway,
You are blessed because you are blessed.
Exactly.
You have a
abundant, you are
permanent.
free.
You have a permanent status
Mm.
effect of blessed, and you have a permanent status effect of abundance.
and the thing is, with the blessings are not just for me. They're given to me so that I can propagate the seeds
It's
of blessings
reciprocal.
into
and
others.
because
Yes.
of that, you are free already, and
Exactly.
you have a third wish, which you already cast because I helped you. Infinite wishes.
And dude, I was saying that to somebody at the festival, where it's like we don't need this or that. We can actually have it all.
Mhm.
Recognize that there are infinite things that we can fulfill within ourselves.
Mhm.
Some things they need to be
You were living. You were
at
living
separate
your, You
times.
were living your life that way because that you had
and
they
they
protected, very protected.
Exactly.
By a very big venom symbiote.
Mars
that was
would always
a
say
living
that.
thing. Yeah,
We are protected. I am
sometimes
protected.
was a dragon, other times was a cat, but a lot of dragon, I guess.
And
A slippery dragon.
a slippery dragon.
Slippery like Yggdrasil, like the vehicle that Odin rides. Slippery. It's called slippery. Yggdrasil. Oh, I have it as a
Is
coin.
it a dragon?
It can be. It can be what it fucking wants to be. I have it in my pouch. Do you want to see it? You just
Sure.
keep going. It's fine.
What's your plan with Bay?
Bay's coming out to Boulder at some point.
Where's Bay?
Uh,
don't answer that.
I don't know.
We
It's
don't
not
need- we
like
don't need to give
she's
too
not
much away.
super high profile. She's just like I
We
just
gotta
haven't talked to her.
We gotta guess if she wants her own space. We got a little orbital thing.
She can
sleep
stay
in.
with us.
Oh, she's staying with me. Yeah, she's.
I'm just
staying
saying
with
if she
me.
wants a spot.
I know. I appreciate it. Maybe if we get multiple bays out here. I mean, I only got a
All
king-size
right,
bed,
all
I'm
right,
just
all right.
saying, but-
This is a one bay.
Yeah.
It's a single bay, a single orbital bay. Technically,
For
there's
now,
two bay
for now.
doors, but
Yeah, okay, that's hilarious, bro. But so yeah, so again, it's just like a feeling I have with her, where it's just like I feel so like it's like with other people, like even Mars, there can be so much going on sexually, like so much, she's tied up, she's getting whipped, she's got the blindfold on, she's just kind of psycho with it, which has a place.
Mhm.
But my heart and soul,
do you
what
have two bays?
maybe I would say
Bro.
yes.
Are you potentially in a stable 3-body knot
Well,
problem?
well, I was in a throuple with kind of like Mars and Shayna before, and then Bay entered the picture also, like after the
yes.
festival. But like, there's something about, again, what I want sexually, what I need sexually, is just someone who's willing to be seen. And when
Mm.
I'm fucking this girl, this woman, and she
love.
making love, exactly, and
It's
you
also
can
fucking.
see that person so deeply.
Yeah.
It's so many words: cute, beautiful, inspiring, vulnerable, tender, and being able to see that in somebody. That's what my soul, my heart craves, is
Mhm.
connecting with that.
Do the two girls like each other?
Oh yeah,
Did
we were
they-
all fucking.
They had sex.
It was the
together?
first time that Bay had done anything with a girl was with Mars, because Mars is just so chill. Mars is just so kind.
Bro, do you have do you have a permanent menage a trois orbital?
I got a
constellation?
couple, dog. I'm just saying.
Bro, do you want to? You could maybe lock this in for yourself and just like settle on this for a sec.
We're just getting started. Bro,
Bro, you don't want to hear him. Trust me.
you
hard.
don't want to.
Bro, I got scalped. I'm just
But
saying.
bro, what I'm saying is also there is a very different way that we can relate to and approach relationships. Again, where we are not just taking care of somebody to fuck them.
Yeah.
We're taking care of them because I love them and everything that they are, whether it's with me or not. When I
Mm.
can show up with them and do that for them, it's a gift to me. It's not for them. It's because I love taking care of them. I love
Mm.
taking care of people that I love. There's nothing I love more. It feels so right and so good. And guess what? When the masculine can give that to the feminine,
How many do you want to give it to?
well, that's not a question for right now. I don't know. So I want to give it to anyone who can receive it, and how many I can hold.
I got you, bro. I trust you.
And I trust my heart. That's why we got the compass on the heart, and I'm just following that. So it's hard to think about the answer to a question like that.
You're
Yeah.
standing in yourself so firmly.
I
this-
am.
These 2 weeks.
I am.
I see you.
Infinite
And-
love, light in the heart.
Exactly.
Oh, if you only had one wish, say, if I only have one wish, I wish for infinite love, light in the heart. If I only had one wish,
If I only had one wish,
I wish for infinite love, light in the heart.
I wish for infinite love, light in the heart.
Done.
Bro.
Boom. If you had
But
three,
okay, so
that
there's
way
something
you won
about
just this one.
there's something about like verbal affirmations,
Yeah.
and there's something that's a lot deeper than verbal
But
affirmations.
you already did it.
Yeah, but
You
like
already did it. But you already did it.
exactly,
You already did it.
I'm already
You already
there.
are it.
That's what I'm saying.
You're done.
You
Exactly.
You have it.
Arrived.
We have exactly.
You have
That's
infinite love, light, and
exactly,
heart. You
exactly.
You have infinite love, light in the
That's
heart.
what. And yo, people were telling me at Envision.
You are a different.
Multiple people were
version
talking about the.
than before.
Trent, one more on me. Thank you.
he's got the
Christ consciousness.
crystal phallus. So look
Dude,
out.
This is a prismatic. This is a lot. There's a lot going on over here.
But
I was very clear about what that
there was a common theme at the festival of polarities being Mary Magdalene and the second coming of Christ.
Mhm.
So there were many actually really trippy polarities experiences I had with people, and DMT experiences. I'm getting chills saying this. And also this girl Mia, who's a very open channel.
Okay.
She was like the second coming, like, yes, this has been the kingdom of God forever, but the second coming hasn't been here until now, until
Okay.
actually Sunday morning. It was like something opened, and it was weird. Again, DMT, I was getting like
Legal. The
Archangel
legal use.
res-
All legal use.
Oh,
all
well,
legal
yeah.
use.
They were
All
also-
legal
It's
use.
also happening in Costa Rica.
yeah, it's all
all-
in Costa Rica.
yeah, it's
so
legal.
smoked hella DMT in that
Legally.
very fluid
Legally.
astral plane.
Legally.
things were becoming clear. And when I say what do I want to say? What do I not want to say right now? The truth will be revealed at some point, the ultimate truth. But right now, what I'll say is there are these themes of a very heavy polarity of recognizing what we all are.
Check this
Every man and woman. Let me finish this statement.
Yes, sir.
Of what we all are, with polarities of the masculine and the feminine, needing heavy polarities so that the energy can flow, needing the masculine to hold that pole and the feminine to hold hers. Recognizing that everyone here, every being, is a manifestation of what? The resurrection of Christ and Mary Magdalene. All of us, we need to recognize this. Stop selling yourself short with these limited names that come and go. What we are is deathless, timeless, and forever. We are the resurrection, and it's here now with us. So welcome all of humanity to our true identity so that we can dance on everything that we thought
This
that we
is
were.
Ben Duffy, everybody. That's Ben Duffy.
Woo!
That's Light Stone. That's
Fucking
Amanda
ripped.
Untamed. I'm just saying. So this is
That's Ben
this is
Duffy
the
right
new
there.
world that we are entering, that we are actually in right now. It's more of a recognition of what we've entered. Things like fear. Oh, everyone's getting bombed. The nukes are going to fall. The fear is in our minds. What we are does not live on fear. What we are does not believe in, but it doesn't see fear. Our human small ego is fear. The ego is contraction. And then the ego fears other things, creates more contractions. What we are beyond ego is deathless, is source. Speaking, flowing, moving, loving, fucking, all of it. It's source. And source doesn't die. Where there is a world, there is an observer of the world. And where there's an observer, there has to be a world for it to observe. We are the world. What we are could never die. What we are could never die. The ego comes and goes, and that was only half of your identity. We need to recognize our formless identity, the other half of what we are, which was, again, never born and could never die. Yes, I'm still Ben Duffy, sure, but I'm not only Ben Duffy. I am void, I am infinite, I am archangels, and I am the second coming of Christ, just like everyone else in this bitch is, when we can get out of our own way and recognize what we are. Whew!
Fucking mic
Gas,
drop,
son.
bitch.
I'm just saying. You ain't heard shit like that before. Where they at? I'm just saying. Where they at? Where are the motherfuckers speaking like this?
Right here in this room.
Yeah, exactly. It's true, bro. We're doing it right now
And
here in Boulder, Colorado.
Trench, cut you lights on, please. Thank you.
Bro, you're so funny.
Christ consciousness.
Dude, so that was a major interesting theme. Again, in these prophetic times that we're living in. Is that just in my head? Am I just tripping? Was he just on too much acid? Or is the whole world that we're coming back to a construct completely in every way? Even the sense of self. People assume that if there are thoughts present, there has to be a thinker. If there are feelings present, there has to be a feeler. And I would say, why? Why does there have to be a feeler of feelings?
I like to play. A place.
But when we remove the ego, the self, everything falls away.
Mhm.
It's like we take the floor out of experience, and there's thoughts and feelings, but no feeler here. And when there's no feeler, there's no death. And then what happens to any sense of scarcity?
What cannot kill, what cannot die?
Any sense of scarcity is actually wrapped around the notion of death being a real thing. And when you see death is not a quote unquote really real thing, it's a construct in the mind, you're free of all scarcity. Recognize that all hard times, all lack, what we call lack, is actually a blessing from the angels to push us to grow in a certain way that they need us to grow.
Fucking Ben Duffy.
Bro, all day, we finally came into our own.
What is the name of your new podcast?
From the source?
Yeah, so the name will be Live from the Source. Live from the source, 24/7 all day.
That sounds like
channeling.
that sounds like a live stream.
Live from the source. Well, we could. I would be down to live stream it,
needs to be
bro.
a live stream.
I think that's a live stream, live
Yeah.
from the source.
You are,
Epic,
You are a live
epic,
streamer.
You are
epic,
You are a live
epic,
streamer.
Epic,
You do whatever you want,
epic.
but I would put.
No, I mean, it's called Live from the Source. I can't just record it. I mean, I will record it and put it on YouTube 100%, but it will be live when it's
live
recorded.
from the source.
Live from the source, baby.
Mm.
Live from the source. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. But I still want to rock the spiritual fuckboy thing because
You
it's
do whatever
fucking
the fuck
hilarious.
you want.
I have to rock it
what's
for a
the
little bit
tattoo on your
longer.
shoulder? What's that one right
This
there?
is a Tibet. I'll show it to the camera. This is a Tibetan Om in like an
Is that
eyeball
Om?
sun. It's a Tibetan Om, yeah.
Om. Right
Om.
here on my
Yeah,
chest.
you got the Sanskrit Om on the
Yours are
chest.
popping like mine were the other day.
Who's that?
His are it's popping like mine
Popping.
were the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your tattoos, we wear the victories. It's not a victory over. It is with a victory with.
Mm.
We claim our tattoos. The tattoos we put them in. They are magic.
They are
Magic.
magic, bro. I'm telling you, people
Mine were
treat you
literally
differently with the
raised
tats.
the other
They
day.
were
That
raised,
was
Yes,
they were raised.
mine have been
And they-
too.
and
they were
Mine have been
sunk
too.
in.
I see it.
And there's something about tattoos where it is magic, where we're always casting spells with the way we
Mhm.
dress, the way that we speak. Like even the spells of
Rings
saying,
and tattoos. Maybe today.
Yeah, 30% off.
30%
No way.
off.
Okay, nice.
Artemis Inc.
Artemis Inc. Shout out to Artemis Inc. here in Boulder, Colorado.
So with tattoos, I think it's like armor. Like you could say
If you want to get 30% off, you go to what's that store called?
Don't know.
Anyways,
All right.
bro,
Boom.
anyways,
Whoopsie.
but there's something about like your self-image changes with tattoos because all of a sudden I'm this motherfucker. When I got this snake around my neck, I got a snake around my neck till I'm dead. I got it when I was like 22, and it's like I remember getting in the sauna after that, and someone was like, "Whoa, that's a bold move," talking about the snake, and I was like, "I'm a bold guy. I don't know what to tell you." And then I was like, "I just need to get the hardest tats ever," so I'm gonna show the camera some what I got right now. But we got this kind of demon, angel, dragon type vibe going, and a shout out my man Jordan who decked me out on all
Maybe
this
you should have a
shit.
snake instead of a cat.
I want Jordan to do a thigh piece for me for
Dude,
sure.
I'm about to have Jordan. Here, can we show this one?
Oh my God, I never saw
I
that.
never saw that either.
This is
What?
Mahakala. This
Holy
is
shit,
the
he's got
god of
Mahakala?
time. Dude, so I'm gonna have him.
I've never seen. I didn't know you had that tattoo.
I'm gonna have him do a lotus down
You have
here
Mahakala on
Yeah,
your
bro.
fucking left leg?
with the bottom jaw. And the
Holy
tongue coming
shit,
out.
I didn't know
It's about to
that.
be epic as fuck.
Dude,
So,
we have Mahakala literally guarding our home. I
Whoa.
bled on Mahakala.
Dude, Mahakala's goated, dude.
Bro,
Mahakala's
goat.
Kind of the Tibetan Shiva for people who aren't familiar. Creator,
Yes!
destroyer.
Oh my gosh,
God
this
of
is what I've been
time.
telling people. Can you cut to me, please, Trent? Thank you.
You're-
Bro, you're so funny. That demon eye,
Mahakala
dude.
is in our front room.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
Yes.
Bro, so and again, so people treat you
Mahakala.
differently with tattoos.
Oh,
Literally,
for
your
sure.
self-image shifts.
Oh, for
Because I
sure.
noticed people like for me, I was always pretty my whole life, even if I didn't step into it until like the recent like 5 years. I was always pretty, so people would like project, oh, this dude's like a bitch, or oh, this dude's like gay or a girl, and I was like,
Who said that to you?
No, it's just- it's
life is easy
energetic.
for him. Life is easy for him 'cause
Exactly.
he's
We
beautiful.
just
He's so
say,
pretty.
I'm so sorry you feel that way.
well, it was more of like energetics from like random frat boys, just fucking
You're like,
retard consciousness.
Mahakala?
Yeah. So
What?
But that's why I started.
What?
I started getting
That's
tattoos.
Mahakala. That is what that is. Mahakala.
I got tattoos in part because I wanted people to know this motherfucker's not normal. Because I'm not. And they don't treat me like I'm normal because I'm going
No.
to disappoint you every time. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking insane. And that's a fact. So I started getting tats. And once I got the snake around my neck, I was like, I guess I just need the hardest tats ever for the rest of my life. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to run it up. And the thing is, at first, you're like, am I that dude? Can I rock a snake around my neck? Once you get it, you have no choice. You got to
Bro.
own that shit.
Mhm.
Hyperion's gentle embrace.
like that.
Hyperion's
That's cool.
gentle
A
embrace.
gift from
What is
Val.
A
Hyperion?
gift. Hyperion is the co-braiding of Selene and Helios.
I don't know what that means
Co-braided.
also.
It's okay. We're
Okay.
gonna explain
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
But Hyperion is the co-braiding of Selene and Helios.
What is Helios and Selene?
Helios is basically the sun. It is like this crazy
yep.
orbital fabrical thing, a bunch of like orbs that can move. Selene is basically the moon, or an orbital fabrication facility. And when they co-braided together, they are Helios.
Nice. The
Yeah.
sun. The sun.
It is also the sun. It is more than the sun.
Uh-huh,
It is
uh-huh.
Helios.
Interesting. I've heard the sun is also associated with Archangel Michael.
Michael is his own thing.
Okay. You know more than me on all this
Michael
shit.
is his own thing.
But there's something so
Shout out to
potent.
Mikhail.
I want to talk about
So tattoos help you integrate different archetypes. of yourself.
you become different.
Mhm.
Where someone's like, yeah, who does this guy think he is? And my answer is, who the fuck do you think I am? I have no idea
How
who I
about
am. I'm
Lucifer?
void.
How about Gucifer?
Gucifer? What?
So, can you tell the story of Gucifer?
I don't know the story.
Really
of
quick, 15
Gucifer.
seconds. I told you a story. Repeat it, please.
You told me a story of
A
Lucifer.
Gucifer today.
Gucifer today.
Remember Gucifer, Lucifer? Gucifer,
No.
polymorph.
Yeah, Lucifer is crossing the South Node on Saturday. This is the story that I know.
You tell the story that I know. You tell the story.
The story that I know is Lucifer is crossing the South Node
And
on
got
Saturday.
polymorphed into a goose.
Wait,
You are now
what?
Gucifer.
You silly goosified Lucifer.
I goosified Lucifer
What
and
does that
put him into
mean?
the ring of benefaction. Lucifer, you got polymorphed into a goose. You are now Gucifer, and now you're into the ring of benefaction. You are very safe here. Thank you,
It's
Gucifer.
basically Lucifer crossing the South Node on Saturday.
Why would
is
you do
a-
that? To become
Pause.
Gucifer.
Pause.
Anything is possible.
It's a signature. It's a very like evil signature.
The-
Lucifer crossing the South Node because the South Node represents like our past karma, our past life experiences, our patterns that are binding us to not showing up in the way that's like moving
That
us
will
toward
happen
destiny.
on Saturday.
On Saturday. So like Friday, Saturday.
Maybe
but
that-
it
maybe-
already happened in my perspective. It already happened. I goosed him.
Yeah, you're on a different.
I
you're on
goosed
a,
him.
You're in a different.
Maybe that's when the bombs fall.
No
So,
bombs are falling. No bombs are
It's
falling.
important to just pay attention.
No bombs.
To pausing, and it aspects Mercury as well. So paying attention to your communication and pausing. That is the story that I am telling with Lucifer.
So Lucifer got
All right, let's go back to this.
very safe.
I want to talk about sort of what I've been an insight that's been sprouting about festivals and the festival scene for a while now, where those experiences that are induced into trance through rhythm, altered states, community, also dressing up in certain ways, expressing in very specific ways, they are microcosms for the new world. And when I say that, Shambhala, the enlightened civilization, is gonna be an imaginal civilization. And when I say that, recognizing that what we are is neither real nor unreal. We are images. We are channeling archetypes.
Cut
We
to
are
me real quick.
Can you?
I'm doing magic. Cut to me. Okay,
I
go.
understand. Ben's talking.
I am helping Ben right now with magic. Here, this is for you. And just breathe it in. Breathe it into your mouth.
What is
Breathe.
it?
I trust. Do you trust me?
I don't know.
Do you trust me?
I
trust
don't
you.
know.
Do you
What
trust
am
me? I trust
I
you.
guess you got the demon eye. It's kind of
Bro,
freaking me out, bro. And
I-
you're talking hella right now. I want to talk.
I trust you.
Okay.
Breathe this into your mouth.
I don't know what it
Into
is,
your
bro.
mouth. You don't have. If you trust me, you can trust me.
I don't know if I trust you.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Let's do it later.
I will breathe it into my mouth.
I don't know what it is.
Cool. I got it. It's in my mouth. Sweet. We're good.
All right, let's let Ben keep talking.
Okay.
It's all you.
My man. Okay. What was I saying? So the festival scene, again, with the costumes we wear, the archetypes we express, the way that we move our body to music. This is the imaginal plane, recognizing that what we are is much more image than a physical, real, solid, reified thing. That's a concept. The notion that we are a solid, unchangeable self, or the world is solid and unchangeable, is actually rooted in a certain story that says this story is not a story. This story is really how things are. So we're moving beyond that now. And we're opening up to an existence that is recognized to be, again, neither real nor unreal, imaginal, where we are channeling archetypes, recognizing there is no you that you can try to be authentic with. There's never been a real you ever. What you're being authentic with is your own image of who you think that you are. And that image is completely fabricated, empty, and mentally constructed.
Mine's in my heart. I feel it very closely.
So there's something about authenticity where it's about getting out of the way, recognizing our voidness, and then sort of entering into Wu Wei, which is the Taoist term for effortless non-action.
Yes.
Where you don't try to be anything.
Yeah, right.
You don't try to move. You don't try to behave. You don't try to help others. You don't try anything. You get out of the way,
action.
and something else moves you. Something else moves through you. You become something else. You shed the mask that you thought that you were.
Mahakala becomes
An
angel.
Angel, the Buddha. Mahakala, again. So Mahakala, just for reference, is like a fierce protector deity in Tibetan Buddhism.
Yeah,
So-
he looks kind of like this sometimes.
But so Mahakala, he is the Buddha. He's fully enlightened. He's a fully enlightened
You're
being.
all fully enlightened. You
But
cannot not be.
there is a place, and this might be good for to bring in the kind of apocalyptic current events. There's a place for destruction. There's a place for carnage. There's a place for pain. There's a place for fear. Because there's an invitation hidden in all of those things to recognize what we've always been, to wake up beyond the cage of our own mind, recognizing fear is constructed. All of it, pain, lack, scarcity, all of it constructed in mind. So maybe my question is, maybe things have to get worse for the collective in humanity,
Maybe.
recognizing that that's not actually bad.
Maybe.
That's not actually
I would
wrong.
like the children and the women and the men who choose it to be safe.
Absolutely. I would too. But also we have to recognize what we are, and that there's a will of something bigger than small self
And
here.
how is it shaping you?
And that carnage, that destruction is a teaching. It's where have we not let go?
Through guardian ethics.
It seems like
Through guardian ethics.
it seems as though the harder we resist the apocalypse, the harder we resist the bombs falling, the bombs falling, the harder we resist the end of everything that we are and know, the more we are actually bringing it towards us. Why? Because fear solidifies. Fear contracts a certain reality. So everyone who's trying to manifest, oh, no apocalypse is going to happen. What is that rooted in? It's actually fear. So when we can accept those things, we don't need to change anything. We can see it for what it is. It's a tantric playground of pain, tragedy, and love. And actually, they all bear the same face when we know how to recognize that face. So there's something going on right now where we are entering something that is destructive, that is scary, that is painful deeply. We are about to enter that. And with that,
blessed.
Of course,
blessing on all
because what it is also the resurrection of Christ, God consciousness, and what we've always been. We need the apocalypse in order to open up. We need the soil, the conditions of humanity to be heartbreaking, to be terrifying, to be gripping and haunting. We need that, because otherwise, if everything's great all the time, if someone's like, hey, the self is void. Hey, our God-given right is existential liberation. People are like, I don't give a fuck. I'll just chill in the ego because everything's okay. We need these conditions to create the soil for the next upgrade in the consciousness of being, not even humanity. I wouldn't reduce us to humanity. What we are is so much greater than that. And we are stepping beyond right now. We are stepping beyond our own mental contractions that are bringing the apocalypse to us. The fear of death is what brings the apocalypse to us. When we transcend that, when we open to love, things fade. Not just fade, the fear dissolves. The pain too dissolves because we recognize what we are. Light. Does light die? Somebody tell me, does light die?
Fuck no.
It doesn't. It does not die.
You cannot kill what cannot die. Light cannot die.
It was never born. It's just like a transmutation.
Light
changing
is.
form.
Light
exactly.
is. And if you have infinite love light in the heart, you are.
And this is where the apocalypse and the second coming, aka Nirvana, are actually identical. And I mean that in every way. I mean the pain, the tragedy, the torture. That is what Nirvana looks like. How can we shift our relationship to those experiences in order to know it, to feel it, to sense it, to purify fear? Because fear isn't objectively there. It's our relationship that constructs it. The pain isn't objectively there. It's our resistance to a certain sensation or experience or thought that constructs pain out of thin air. Can we recognize that? And stop playing small. I'm just saying, we have so much potential. And I know this, I feel it in my bones.
Infinite potential.
And the world is going to be, the world is bright and the light is blinding. And we are moving towards that right now. Yeah. We're in it. Can we see it? Can we see it? Time is an illusion. All beings will die. What we are is beyond that. Exactly. So that's the thing. We're in Mahayana Buddhism, they talk about samsara, the cyclical nature of suffering never ends.
Has that shit in his teeth.
And then Nirvana, meaning the end of samsara, the end of suffering. So we have these two polarities, samsara and nirvana, and they seem separate. But in actuality, the true enlightened bodhisattva does not want to be anywhere else. The true bodhisattva does not want to leave samsara because they recognize it as nirvana right here and right now with nothing missing. And that is, interestingly, in my experience, how you really enter nirvana is by not trying to change a damn thing in what I am, the trauma I've had, the neuroses, the things I wish I did differently, the fear about the future. Don't try to change it. We are perfect. We are angels. We are light. Well, where can I point where are the flaws in light? Somebody show me. Somebody tell me.
Bro.
So
and cut to Lightstone, please. Bam.
With the crystal dildo about to penetrate reality.
Shiva
Shocker. Let's get it.
Oh, this is
wait, what? 2 for the pink, 1 for the stink. This is a high school type shit, bro.
One of the co-braids. This is one of the co-braids. It's also a reflection spell, returning back on yourself.
Interesting. The shocker?
Reflection. It's a reflection, receiving, reflecting.
Cool.
Infinite love light in the heart. Infinite love light in the heart.
Bro.
Infinite love light in the heart. Infinite
and
love
just
light
saying these things, this means the world to me. This means the world to me. This is everything that I've wanted, is being able to share this in this setting with these people, to share it and have it recorded. I'm just saying, somebody test me on this shit. If you don't believe me, test me.
If I have one wish, I wish for infinite love light in the heart. If I have one wish,
I am infinite love light.
Done.
All day, bro. All day. I am, and so is everyone else, when we can expand the contractions, because that's all that there is contractions and expansions in different flavors. And the contractions do many things, one of which they solidify thoughts, experiences into real things. They also, through the contraction, it hurts. It literally is suffering. So fear, a sense of a solid self, suffering, contraction, any sort of limitation, they're actually all the same thing. The sense of a solid world is fear. The sense of a real ego is fear. It is contraction, and it is suffering. Fear, solidity, suffering, contraction are all one thing. And the way that you move beyond that is going into it. And I say that as a therapist, is looking at these pain points in the eyes, holding them, letting them break you. The apocalypse, the end of everyone you love, look it in the eyes. Don't look away. Let it break you down so that the phoenix, the resurrection, can come from you. Recognize that, and I know that, and I feel that in deep ways, and I know that's possible for everyone here. Incarnate. Everybody.
Live from the source.
Live from the source, baby. We're ripping, and we're going to keep doing it. And so that's the thing. So there's only contraction and expansion. And I've noticed this on meditation retreats, like, day 5 or 6 of staring at a wall for 8 hours a day. Everything you can come to terms with that you can expand into in your psyche, like loss, getting cheated on, trauma, everything I can accept comes and goes. And eventually all that's in my psyche is the contractions, because the expansions disappear. The contractions linger because that's solidified in the psyche. Yeah. So all that I see is all the things I can't accept. Death, I'm not enough. Will anyone ever love me? All of those things. I mean, when I was doing lots of meditation retreats years ago, they would be in your head and I'd just be sobbing day 6 or 7.
So hard.
So I say that as a recognition of the things that are in our minds that seem quote unquote real are contractions, aka fear. The contraction, the primordial contraction of fear, suffering, solidity are the only things we see. Because what fades when everything is expanded is we get closer to non-duality, where the deep fabrications that are constructing consciousness fade. And this is much deeper than the conceptual mind, so I won't actually go there right now. But there are contractions in psyche that can be released. And when all of them are released, this is jhana meditation through the 8 jhanas and then to the cessation of consciousness. When what you call mind, words aren't the best with these very deep topics, but when beingness, mind, psyche, whatever, really lets go of the fabrication, it sinks into what is here. And that is non-dual. That is where the object and the subject merge. The self and the world have become one. And at that point, what's here? Even time has faded at that point. And we see time is actually a magic show built on clinging and pushing away. That's what constructs the world, is clinging and aversion, tanha in Buddhism, in Pali. And when the mind clings, it creates something to hold on to, whether that be a person, a relationship, a mind state. When we resist trauma, fear, the end of the world, maybe the nukes are falling, when we resist that, we solidify it and we make it seem real. And it fucking hurts. The more I push against, the more it hurts me. It's like a Chinese finger trap. And this is where it's counterintuitive and paradoxical, that the way to enlightenment, the way out of samsara is completely into it. The way out of any pain, any fear, any limitation at all is by completely inhabiting it. And recognizing you're not going to spontaneously combust. I mean, maybe you will, but probably not. We as human beings can hold all of it. And it's the running that makes it hurt. When we run away, turn away, numb, distract, Instagram, reels, porn, alcohol, all of those things are feeding the pain. Feeding the pain. When you look at the pain point, you hold it, you integrate it, it dissolves, and you're free. You pull that thorn out of your psyche. So everything is like that. Nothing can touch us, because what we are is this world. Nothing can touch us. It's when we are afraid, we're actually afraid of our own minds. It's not the world that we're afraid of. It's our own unskillful relationship to loss, to endings, to not knowing, to uncertainty, to groundlessness. And when we can hold complete groundlessness, emptiness, when we can hold the complete, absolute certainty of our death, hold it all, and everyone we love, the mountains we love, will dissolve someday. And recognizing, time is also not what we think that is, but when we can hold everything, all of the pain points dissolve. It's like people think they will break in depression, anxiety, fear. You will not. You will break in the ways that are necessary so that you can open, so that we can open. So that we can open to what we were before the contractions took over. And we got hypnotized by them.
To become more alive.
I cooperate with you.
So if you haven't noticed, I'm absolutely on one. Envision was fucking crazy. We smoked enough DMT to kill a fucking bull elephant. Well, maybe not, but maybe have him turn into like a winged bull elephant.
So may I ask you a question? So what shifted for you from
honestly
in the past 2 weeks? Because you're really stepping into the becoming. I can see you as
bro.
Live,
High five.
As
bro.
live.
You are
from
sovereign.
The source.
You are safe.
You are like beaming with sovereign
You have
power.
infinite wishes.
Yeah. What
So,
what happened? I think it was
what shifted, or what did you
it was a stew of energies between my friend Mars, Shayna, Cam. Shout out Cam Peterson, fucking sick dude. We got the Airbnb
blessed,
with
you are abundant.
Koa, Valentina, who are going to be on the podcast. All of these pieces, it felt like puzzle pieces came together for like a soul family where we clicked so hard. Everybody filled a role. Grady, shout out Grady. You're fucking hilarious. You're one of the funniest people I've ever fucking met. Everyone filled that role. And me as a masculine makes everybody safe. Because I'm like, pretty as fuck. I get it. I hold a lot of power just like visually and energetically. So it's like, holding that power and then not taking it for me, giving it back, being like, yo, we're all homies here. Let's have a good time. So the men feel safer. The women feel safer. The women can open.
I respect you so much.
We're also maintaining like safe boundaries. Like Shayna's so hot. These weirdos were trying to like dance on her and Shayna was not about it. And she's like, can you like get in? And I'm like, multiple times I had to get in between her and actually like talk to dudes, be like, bro, this is my girl. Fuck off. And then, but that's the thing, making the feminine feel safe so that she can open. And when the feminine opens, we as the masculine receive that love. So does everybody else. The world receives that love. But we need to hold the container so the feminine can open. And what we did is I hit that polarity hard. And that's the thing what Mars gave to me. I don't care if she's fucking everything. She's in her chaotic, divine feminine.
And you trust her.
And I love her. And I trust her.
Do you trust her?
I do trust. I don't trust her to not fuck other people. Right. But I trust her with everything that I am. With everything that she is.
You trust yourself though.
That's exactly where the money is. That's where the money is trusting yourself and recognizing, hey, Mars can do whatever. Any of these girls can do whatever. And because I've been in these points in my life where I've been so not just like alone, but really in solitude. When I was traveling for 2 years, I wasn't really fucking anyone. It was just me. And I got to know myself so well and I got to hold myself so well. And look at all of those pain points. I'm not enough. My parents are doctors. I'll never be that. I'll like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. What do I do?
You can be a Doctor Who, Doctor You.
Exactly. But spending enough time with all those pain points to know them as friends, not just friends, like lovers. It's me. Yeah. And to hold them so close that again they fade. When I'm just with myself, I don't hit am I good enough? Or does Bae love me? Is mommy gonna leave me? Pain point? Because I've already purified it. So no matter what happens, and that's where on a different podcast with Ben Rye, I was like, I was sobbing saying this, like I know in my heart I'm really healed. Because it's not hitting anything. Bae is doing shit. I'm not getting stabbed in the heart. I'm like, oh, whoops. I'm like good. And I'm like really good. And it's like, yes, it still kind of hurts. And it's like, obviously there's like an energetic thing where it's like, she still comes back to me and she gives me hella attention because I'm fucking King Daddy Duff. It's just the way it is.
The Duffster.
I mean, but that's the thing. There's energetics going on. It's not like, who knows? Will we have this dynamic forever? I don't know. And that's okay. It's but holding the poles.
Cut to Lightstone momentarily, holding the prismatic wand. Thank you.
So Ben, from this place, what are you excited about creating?
Oh my God. Briefly,
what's next?
Heaven on earth. And when I say that, there's like a symbolic image there of heaven, the imaginal realm. Heaven is the imaginal realm. Christ consciousness is imagination. I did a solo podcast on this with Neville Goddard, William Blake talk about Christ is the imagination, the reclamation of our imagination to build hell or heaven. So bringing the heaven, the imaginal, into the earth, the 3D. And all of a sudden, wait, we have this weird idea in our head that imagination isn't real. But reality, it's the 3D material stuff is. Everything that is material is imagined. We are imagining this thing to be a thermos covered in stickers. Those are all images. Those are all concepts. Imagination is reality. Reality is imagination. There's no separation. So this is the merging of apparent dualities into a non-dual state. All dualities. So this is masculine, feminine, death, life, everything like that. So we're bringing it all together to create, again, heaven on earth.
What does that look like for you?
So this is what I'm about to launch. I'm almost done building this community framework, which is going to lay out
Can I join your
everything.
community?
Of course, everyone can join my community.
Thank you.
So I'm laying out.
I'm officially invited, correct?
Officially, bro, for free.
Can you say for free?
Yeah.
Oh,
of
sick.
course. I mean, unless you want to pay me $30 a month.
I will pay you $30 a month.
All right, cool. Well, there's
I
going to
will
be
pay
tiers.
you $30
There's going to
a
be
month.
tiers.
I want to pay you money. You deserve money.
So
I will pay you.
The framework that I'm
$30
creating,
the low price of
is
$30 a month. I'm
it's a-
going to pay. Can I pay this just for $30 forever? Can I have a forever friend price of $30 forever?
of course, bro.
All right, I will gift you
You're
my
so
services. I will gift you all of my $30.
My man.
I will gift you all of my services for $30 forever.
Okay, sick.
All right.
$30.
My man.
Now Ben's gonna tell us what it's all about.
Done.
So I have a 3x3 framework, and what that means is there's 3 sections, each with 3 subhead sections, and then within that 3 other subsections. So the first is gonna be healing, because most people are gonna have no really entrance to the shit that I'm talking about, because it's not really in the zeitgeist yet. So most people are gonna come for quote unquote healing, which is a very psychological thing. Healing hasn't, as we've known, it hasn't been actually around forever in the way that we relate to it. So this notion of healing. Healing anxiety, healing depression, healing fear. Really what we're doing is ultimately healing the self, which is ultimately completely fabricated and always has been. But until we get to that point, and that's the thing, in the healing kind of framework, in the healing lane, I do take it to the emptiness of self, because honestly, if you want to be deeply healed, you have to recognize the emptiness of self. Anything else would be a disservice, actually, because recognizing the emptiness of self has cascading impacts on, if there's no person here, then who did the trauma happen to? Who dies? And all of these things start to ripple once you have the insight of the emptiness of self. So
We touch Pinky.
the first section is healing. So that's where we heal whatever, imposter syndrome, anxiety. It's the entrance. And then we get into what I call, in phase 2, is what I call existential liberation. So this is really integrating many spiritual paths, mostly Buddhism, because Buddhism is sort of, in my experience, it's not like a poetic narrative to live in. It's more of understanding the coding of experience. You're getting back into the code of how are we writing and creating and then discovering our mental creations, constructs, and recognizing everything is empty. Not that it doesn't exist, that it's empty. All things, just they don't exist from their own side, as the Tibetans say. They need to go through the lens of our minds in order to be quote unquote real. Right. So we are creating and discovering everything. And so there's ways to teach emptiness experientially through practice to let people enter into that deeper experience, somatic experience of voidness, of self, of world, and to dip your toes in it. Because first, so the ego is terrified of actually Nirvana. The ego is terrified of existential liberation, because the way to existential liberation in Nirvana is through complete and radical groundlessness.